Welcome back to Zielonka, everyone, and in the last episode we got a little bit of work done. Now do these gates open? No they don't. I don't know how to get out of here. So in the last episode we had our canola fields here. We got those harvested. We put in a oil mill down at the bottom, and that also included a wheat field, so we had that harvesting, and I think I left it with just the harvester going. So let's get down there and see how we did. Okay, so we've got 10,393 litres of wheat. I'm not quite sure what we're going to do with that just yet, so I'll take it back to our silo and we'll just tip it in there. I want to get this straw baled up and decide what to do with that. Maybe sell it, maybe keep it in case we need it for animals. On animals, the 3 new root crops that you can make, they can be fed to, I think, to pigs and horses. I don't think they can go to sheep. I'm not entirely sure, we never really checked that out. But I'm not sure what the deal is with it really, so I think it's something like it only makes up 5% of the food, so that's something maybe we could look at a later date. So keeping the straw back might not be such a bad idea. Right, okay, so here we are at our silo. So we'll just get that wheat put into here. And if we just go into the map, and so our other 2 fields here, we've got this carrot field and we've got this parsnip field. So are they ready to harvest yet? Okay, so the carrots are still growing, but the parsnips are ready. So it's time that we went and got some equipment to do that. I'll bring the harvester back probably at the end of the end of the video maybe. But for now, I really want to crack on with getting these parsnips harvested. So I'll see you over at the store. Okay, so here we are at the store. Still got the hydro here. I forgot to put the front weights on it, but we can always customise that. So let's get into the store and see what we need to buy. Alright, so it comes under a new category as vegetable technology. So what we've got here is a ridger. So we'll need that at some point in the new year. I think that's sort of a 4-row and that's an 8-row. And then we've got 2 planters, a 4-row and an 8-row. And then we're into the harvesters. And the one that I want to get, I think, is this one here. Sorry, I'm absolutely full of cold, so if we have a look at it, I used this one at the end of our live stream, and basically what happens is this bit here folds out. There's a bit, I don't know where it's at. Yeah, so that bit folds out and it becomes a ramp that you can load pallets onto. And then obviously this conveyor feeds into different sets of pallets and then drops them all off. So I'm not sure how this is going to work in terms of spawning pallets, whether I'll have to do that. But it's the one I'm going to try. I don't know what options there are on the wheels. Doesn't seem to be anything. So I don't really know why it says that. So I think for this, let's call this one root, because it's harvested root crops. Okay, and that's going to cost us 181,000. I mean, that's quite expensive. It needs 170 horsepower, so definitely the Fiat can run this. Alright, so the other thing that I want to get is a loader for the Fiat. And I think we put the quick. Did we put the quickie? I can't remember now. Does it say on here? It doesn't. So I think we did put the quickie. So let's just get front loaders. And we'll go for the. Should we go for the 6M? It might be a little bit big, but who really cares? So front loader tools, we just want to get some pallet forks, so we'll just go with these. In fact, I'll just check if there's any Platinum Edition tools. Sorry, Premium Edition tools. It's not there, that's a gold pack. See, I did think there was, I wonder if it's in vegetable technology, I did think that there was a new bucket released with one of the mods, with the Premium Edition. So I wonder where that would be. This is the two new forklift things. I don't think you can you search by DLCs? Oh, you can, yeah. So we want the Premium Edition. Oh, that's nice. There's a new motorized sprayer. Oh, so here we are. So this is a tool can be used to lug. So it's just a bucket to go in the. I wonder where that was held at then. I didn't see that in front loader tools. Right, that's yeah, I don't know where that shows up. But all we need to do is just get the forks, which are here. So we'll buy those. And then we're going to need a flatbed trailer. So I'm not sure where it would be, whether it would be in here or it would be in the bale trailer. So I like this one here. There isn't actually that many options for trailers. So maybe if I went to, say, bale loaders, I mean, there's just these like dolly types, which, you know, are an absolute pain. There's this Roland, but it's a bit big for what we need, I think. The other options would be in miscellaneous, but I can't remember seeing it. There is that little thing there, but that's more for putting like small tractors on. And yeah, so we'll go with this one. I like this one. Quite often use this to start a series out with. I don't know what to call this one. Just call it load. Okay, and we want to change it to just being a bale trailer so we can put pallets on it. I might find it a bit small, but later on, but we'll see how it goes for now. So what I need to do is get back into the Fiat, get the loader on, and then we can bring the trailer over with the hydro. Looks like this rain's going to be setting all day, so that's not exactly great for us. Yeah, I just love this little thing. Ooh, there we go. Right, I might just stick it in the store and we'll get some weights on the front of it. Some deer in for a service, I see there. Sorry, that was a dad joke. So yeah, we'll just put the full 600 weights on the front. Right, so we'll get everything over to the parsnip field. Although, do we need to take some pallets? We might have to buy some pallets here, actually. Take them over. I'm not sure how this works. One of the vegetable harvesters was able to spawn a pallet. So if I just unfold it, so you can just buy new boxes. Right, okay, so I think we should be alright. We can just buy boxes at the field and then we'll be all right to go. So I'll see you over at the parsnip field. Okay, so here we are at the field. So something we did test out is that even though I've got crop destruction on, once the crops are ready to be harvested, you can't destroy it. So that makes it a lot easier when you come to doing your harvesting. Right, so I want to buy some boxes. So 4 for 520. I'll do yes. There we go. So we'll turn it on. Empty the tool first. Right, so how do I do that then? How do I empty the tool before I turn it on? Fold top lifting harvester A. Okay. Empty the tool first. Right, well, let's just unload the boxes. Well, I'll maybe have to pick them up again. No box to fill available. Well, yeah, we know that. So this worked flawlessly when we were using it in the live stream, and for some reason now it's not. So if I want to load boxes, I do Y. And this to me was a really neat animation. It just sort of pulls them up on its own. Okay, and then I want to lift the platform. There we go. And now do we want to lower it? So I think we're ready to start parsnip harvesting. So what this does here, you can see they come up the conveyor belt, and at the moment that sort of longitudinal conveyor belt is going and filling the box at the back. We'll call that box number 4. And then once that box gets full, the conveyor belt turns direction and it'll start filling box number 2. And then when box number 2 is full, the whole 4 boxes move back one position and it'll start filling boxes 3 and then 1. And then you can just offload them all and collect them whenever you're ready. So I think that's a really neat system. So it looks as though I can pick up 2 rows at once, even though I've only got 1 header. Would you call it a header? I don't know what we call it. Okay, so this is about to fill up this box. Maybe not, it's got to get to 25%. 24, and then you'll see that conveyor belt at the top change direction and start sending them to box 2. And there we go, it's changed direction, and now it's going to fill up box 2. I absolutely love this little machine. And it's actually not taking too long to harvest. I also haven't had any warnings about loss of yield because it's raining, so I'm going to assume that we're not actually losing anything. Alright, so box number 2 is about to be filled up, and you'll see them all shift back like that, and it actually starts filling up box number 1, I think. Yeah. Oh no, it's gone back to box number 3. So something I'll be interested to see is how the AI worker handles this in terms of filling up the boxes and unloading them when they are full. So once I've got these 4 filled up, I'm going to, in fact what we'll do right now is we'll bring over the hydro, which is still at the shop. And then once these 4 boxes are full, we'll just pick them up and put them on the hydro, and we'll take them to the next production facility. Alright, so now we're filling up box number 1. Give the video a like if that little strip there is triggering anyone. I might just leave it. Actually, I won't leave it because it's triggering me. But give the video a like anyway if you're still watching. Here's our little hydro on his way. Bet the worker's wishing he had a cab today. Okay, so we're about to fill up, and that's 97. Right, so we're now full up. So it looks as though we're going to have to drop them off manually. Let me get the help menu up. Unload boxes. Come on, give me. Unload boxes is up. Left button it up. Okay. So what I don't understand is load boxes. Can I spawn boxes? No. So here I can buy new boxes, so left button and right on the cross switch thing. So yeah, we'll buy those. But what I don't understand is why I then couldn't... Oh, I can lower it. It is working now. Is it? Nope. No, it is working now, but it didn't work before, so I'm not sure what was going on there. So let me just finish off this little strip, pick up the bits I missed, and then we'll hand it over to a worker and we'll go and get those, well, we'll get those loaded up using this tractor first, I suppose. And then we'll go and see what we can do with these parsnips. Oh my god, I've missed that next bit. Oh hell, I've missed that bit there now. Right, I'm back on it. No, how am I missing these? So I'm getting that there. I'll get it on the way back up. Right, so that looks like I've got all that there, so we shall just switch it off for now. And we'll go and load the boxes onto the hydro. Zoom in a little bit. Can I unhitch? There we go. Oh my, they're heavy. Right, so we can only do one at a time without a weight. Oh, where are these going to end up? Alright, so one at a time. It may be worthwhile getting a telehandler when we can. That's right, because I think these pallets weigh, is it 1.2 tons when they're fully loaded? I think that was right. So even with these wheel weights on, it's still a bit bouncy with that weight on it, on the front. Of course, I could have moved the hydro closer, couldn't I, really? But where's the fun in that? Okay, so that's that loaded up. So I'll get back on the harvester and we'll just set the AI off doing the job. Okay, so there's the worker off. Hopefully it's going to do a good job. Right, so we'll get into the hydro. Let's get it started up. Love that sound. And the two things we can do with these parsnips is we can make them into a preserve, which is at this factory here, or we can make them into potato chips, which was where was it, down here somewhere? Oh, we can make soup as well. Alright, so the production chains for the new root crops are here in the help menu. So we've got the soup factory, which takes either red beet, beetroot, potatoes, carrots, parsnips, and it makes a variety of soups. Not sure why we've got 4 in and 5 out. We'll have to work out what they are. Then we can make the sort of preserved, so the pickles, I assume. So we've got those 3. And then there's just the potato processing plant, which is the what we're doing the canola oil for. So eventually we'll do some potato harvesting and we'll make some potato chips. So these 2 factories are the ones that we need to have, just for now at least. So we'll buy, I think, the preserved food just because it's close, and then we'll get the soup factory maybe in the next episode. So if I go to the menu here, so I think this one here is the preserved food factory. So we'll just visit it, well, we'll just drive over to it. So I think now that this is our first production facility, we should really start looking for the golden apples, the collectibles in this episode, in this series. Right, I just need to find out where to buy it from, so let's just quickly put on the interactive markers. So it looks like it's here. And it's going to cost 110 euros to buy, so we'll just buy that. And then I'm assuming I just drive these boxes over this grill here, and they should sell. Yeah, there we go. Do I get left with the... I don't. So I actually, it looks like I got the price of the pallets back, 230 euros for each one. Let's have a look at our production chain. So yeah, we've got nearly 8,000 litres of parsnip. Yeah, so we're going to have some parsnip preserve at some point. And we're now down to 282 euros, so we're going to have to start making some money fairly quickly to be able to afford the sort of planting equipment that we need to buy. So let's just get back to the Fiat Agri and we'll see how the AI worker's doing with the root crops. So I'm not exactly sure what it's picking up. It doesn't seem to be picking up much. Let's go back and have a look at the map. Right, now that's interesting. There's actually some bits here we've missed. Not sure how that's happened, because there's definitely no crop in the field. Well, none that I can see, unless that line is one. Am I stood on one of these right now? No, I'm not. I'm stood on one now. Yeah, that's a bit... it's a bit weird, that. When is this rain actually going to stop? At 12 o'clock, so might just speed time up so we get rid of this rain. There we go. That looks a bit better. Right, so we're actually now filling up the last of the 4 boxes, so I want to see what happens when this box does get full, what the AI worker does with them. Right, okay, so we're now up at 94%, so this next pass is when we should see the boxes hopefully empty and refill. Okay, so the AI worker just stops and then you're expected to deal with that, so it's no real issue. Can't remember how to unload them now. So unload boxes was press it up. Lift the platform. And we want to buy new boxes. Yeah, there we are. So let's just see if I can figure out where these bits were missing. So if we just turn it on and lower it down, I have a feeling it was somewhere about this stripe here. It is lowered, isn't it? Yeah, there we go, see. We're actually picking some out the ground that aren't really there. So that's a little bit of a shame. That's how they work. I actually still haven't got them all. So where was the next lot? It was... Well, let's just drive across and see when it starts picking them up. Right, so it's picked some up there. So this black line maybe? Yeah. Okay, so these black lines are pretty much where the harvest have been missed. So it's not too difficult to see them. So there should be some here, I think. Yeah. Let me just try this black line here. Yeah, there's some more. There's none there. But this looks like a line. We'll just get the AI going off it again. And I'll work out how I'm going to load up this trailer. Right, so we need a forklift or we need a telehandler or something, I think. So something in here. I want something fairly cheap, but that would be useful. Telehandlers. So something like this might be alright just for loading the odd box. It's 56,500, so let's buy that. We'll need the tool for it. Telehandler tools. Just want the forks. Okay. So I think we're going to be doing a lot of pallet handling, so I don't think it's a bad idea to have something like this. And it has got a telescoping boom, so that's even better. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to see if this can pick up 2 boxes at a time. I'm going to go outside the cab to do this. I mean, I'm not too confident, but he who dares wins. Oh, so definitely only picking up 1 box at a time here. In fact, let's just bring the hydro a bit closer. So I wouldn't have said it was the easiest thing in the world to drive, but it's not something I've ever used in Farming Simulator yet, so it's always nice to try something new. So yeah, we've got quite a bit of weight on here now. These are 1.2 ton each. Probably need to get a few more on just to help balance the trailer out a bit. God, this must be hard to watch. Get motion sickness. It's bad enough for me. Right, there we go. It's not looking too bad. So we're only 64% full, so I'll come back when this next lot of pallets are ready to be offloaded. Okay, so we're back here now. We're 94% full, so we'll be offloading these very soon. And then we'll get these over to our pickling plant and end the episode there, and I'll just let this thing carry on harvesting this field. So as much as I do like this, I think now we're seeing the limitations of only having a sort of one row pickup, and moving into the future, once we start making some more money, you know, this isn't really going to be viable, so we'll look at upgrading and getting something different. Maybe try and use, I don't want to go straight for the big motorized one, but ultimately that's the goal we'll try and achieve. Okay, so that's that one full. So let's just offload these somewhere around here. Buy some new boxes, and we'll just set the worker off again. Oop. Right, so I'll get these loaded up and we'll head over to the plant. Okay, let's get this strapped up and we'll get these over to the plant. So it's interesting that we get 230 euros back per crate, and it only costs us 520 for 4. So are we making money on those? Right, so I said I wanted to have a look around, see if we can find a golden apple. I would have expected one to be at this production. I'm wondering as well if there's a way up on the roof. Sometimes they get hidden, like there's a convenient ladder or series of taller boxes to get up. about here? Seating area. Nothing there. Anything in the wheelbarrow? Nope. Oh, we've got our first box of preserved parsnips. Right, what about behind the van? Ah, there we go. Our first apple. So, how much do we get? $5,000. The decorative golden apples have been removed from the 2 trees on the local park's Lake Island. Can you find all 50 apples and restore the tree to its former glory? Okay. So it's not likely to be more than 1 here, I wouldn't have thought. But we will just keep checking. Yeah, no, there's nothing here. So where is that apple tree? Let's go and have a look for that. So I'm just going to fly there. Oh, here's one of the stork's nests. That's a feature of this map. So it said the apple trees on the island. Right, this looks like it could be it. I wonder if there's any in this park, like under the bridge. No. Is there an apple up there? Oh, there we go. So, yeah, there we go. So these 2 trees here, I assume, are going to get full of apples. And while we're in the park, let's just have a quick run around. Maybe we can find another. Like, here's a child's play area. There's bound to be one in the Satno. There's got to be one in here somewhere. If you see one in the video that I've missed, then please let me know in the comments. There we go. What's this, like a chess table? So we've got 2 apples now. And $10,000. So that's not too bad. So this is the end of the episode. I think what we'll do is I'm just going to let that worker finish off that parsnip field. And then hopefully next episode the carrots will be ready, so we'll get the carrots harvested using the same harvester. And what I might do is buy the other the soup production, and we'll take the carrots down to make some soup. Also I want to probably get a baler, and we'll get rid of all that straw in that field, and then we'll probably have to start looking at preparing fields for next year's harvest. So, thank you all for watching. If you could give the video a like, it would really help me out. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye for now.